you see the younger people now, do you think that the dating game has changed?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I think the whole relationship and there are still people like us. I mean, the older generations and all. But I think the current whole game has changed completely.
How so? How so?
I mean, I don't want to say a lot of examples. Then I think I'll get caught.
No. Please speak the honest truth. Yes.
No, I mean, I'm saying in my era, I mean, my time, it's much more harder for a guy to go and convince a girl and vice versa also. But nowadays, I think the girls are much more braver than the guys. They express their relationship and all much more faster than the guys. I think. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then and as fast as they get together, I think it's also faster that they they break up. And then last time breakups are different. Those time people really go into the Devdas mood and stuff. But I don't think so that exists now. Especially the depression going into the like a long like one of my friend that I told you that okay, after this I'm just gonna go single. I'm not gonna be with any girls at all. I don't think so that happens now. People move on a bit more faster because they take everything in a much more lighter note. I think they don't really put it as much as a big thing, and also their age, right? I mean
I guess now people can move on faster because life has become faster thanks to social media. And there's always another option.
Yep. And nowadays, if you get a relationship, you should be happy about it. And if you break up, I think you can also be happy about it because at least now you got something to talk about in social medias and all. Like you can just go out and tell, I'm depressed, I'm
start a podcast.
Start a podcast and then just say life is. I'm seeing sometimes the posts of like 22, 23-year-old people and all saying that they just share like so much of life quotes, like life is healing journey. I'm in part of my journey.
One thing I hate about that is these girls nowadays.
Yeah.
Who post pictures, they'll dress up very sexy, very provocatively. And then they of course show the bum lah. That is the thing lah. Okay. And then they'll show the bum, then the side, but then the quote will be an inspirational quote.
It's about life-changing quotes.
You did that picture because you want to show your bum.
And they themselves know, if let's say that picture has 1,000 likes, I'm sure like 90% of them didn't give a damn about the quote. I mean the caption. None of the people that liked the photo would have seen the quote. Even if there's anything beside her in the picture, also nobody would have seen it. So, but it still doesn't matter. So you just like what I said. If you go through breakup, like you just go out and then preach about it.
But I feel like sometimes when I think, I mean I'm 38 years old, so we're not that much differences. But like I don't think I could be able to date today. Like if I was a younger man, I think it'd be really tough. Like all these girls are online. They are all it'd be tough, man. Like sometimes I see some of these girls, I'm like, man, who's gonna date them?
Yeah, but that's the thing, I think the other way around. I think it's much more easy. I mean, if you're also a guy from this era, because like what I said, the guys also sees that as like it's a cool stuff. Like I can flex about it. Like that's my hot girlfriend and stuff, kind of thing. And also like what I said, it's much more easier because last time during our eras. Like if you're fat, you're ugly. If you're dark, you're ugly, and all those things. So like, there's a lot of reasons to have lower self-confidence. So that's one of the reasons why we don't really go and approach girls and vice versa, because we feel that we look like shit. But nowadays it's different because you're fat, you're beautiful. You're thin, you're beautiful. You're dark, you're beautiful. You're beautiful in every way. So you just go out and just tell that I love you, and if another person
and if somebody doesn't agree with you, then they're body shaming you.
Yeah, you just take a video and make them viral, and I'm sure the community will support you. So like, how can you tell no to this guy? He just showed his pure love or something. You should have said it in a much more nicer way.
You should have said yes.
Yeah, you should have said yes.
Because he's fat.
You are they will say that you're saying no just because he's poor and fat, not because of anything else.
Yes.
All those things. So
the world has changed.
Yeah, the world has changed. Yes. So much more confidence now, and with all these apps like Tinder, Bumble, and stuff.
Have you ever known anyone? Because I'm sure you are not in there. I hope so. Your wife is watching.
No, no, really. Like I even told her once that I like my era. I mean, we started before all these apps, and then we already in relationship when this app started to come in. So I never experienced these apps actually. So I don't know like how these things work. But I have a cousin, younger cousin. He's the guy that always tells me all this stuff and all like what's happening. And through him, when I see the world through him, that's when I like get to know all this thing. Like the way that they look at the world, it's total different. Like when it comes to relationship, moving on, and all this. Like what you said, it's everything is a bit much more faster to them. They are less emotional. They are more what to say. They are more of a technical, I don't know, digital lifestyle, everything. So they're fast moving. So they don't really emotionally attach to anything for that long.
No, I one thing I feel like dating now will be really tough is because everyone is very, very attached to their phone.
Yeah,
I can't do that. Like I've never gone out. I mean, I can never date someone who's like always on their phone. Like when I go out dinner, I've seen so many times. There'll be this hot girl in front of them in the table. The guy sitting by, he's looking at his phone. I don't understand that. Maybe I come from a different time, lah. I come from the time before phone.
I totally understand. I mean, like I also would have been looking at her, right? Because like. If that's your girlfriend and then like what is it?
Just talk to her.
Yeah, talk to her. I mean, that's the whole point you came there, right?
Yeah,
not to just
look at your phone.
But it's different now. They like I myself getting like hooked to this phone screen, and they really grew up with this whole phone thing. When I got my first handphone when I was Form 5, and I don't think so. That's the age now.
No. Now it's much earlier.
It's much earlier. They really hooked on to the screen.
Okay, so you're on TikTok as well. You're on TikTok a lot. What is your opinion about all the current? Since we are both Indian, let's talk about Indian influencers or Indian TikTokers, the famous ones. Like recently, I saw one. What's her name? That girl. That Telugu girl. Is she Telugu? She came up. She became very popular during Pongal once. Remember, she wore the.
Oh yeah. Okay, we shouldn't say her name lah. Then
suddenly we'll be stitched.
She might do another video for us then. I saw this podcast.
How can they talk about us?
Yeah. But it's a good thing, because I have another friend who also do podcasts. He called Kuberan. So he told me that he was doing for 2 years plus. And then I asked him like, what's the first episode that got you the break and everything? And then he said that he talked bad about one of the celebrity.
Okay.
And then after the guy heard the episode, and then he went on Instagram and then said that, guys, see, this guy released a podcast about me, blah, blah, blah and all. And then literally after that, he became famous because there were a lot of haters to him. So all those haters became his fans now.
Okay, I should try that.
Yeah.
Let's pick a celebrity. Let's start.
I mean, either one. I always believe that in order to just to get straight viral or anything, you just have to be either damn good at something, or you just have to be just worse at it.
Yeah. That's how you get made fun of. Yeah.
That's how you get viral. I mean, that's what I see in.
But
TikTok and all.
Some of them, I think, places like TikTok and all, it's a dangerous place because if you're not ready for it, because that's why like for me, I distance myself from my phone as much as I can. If I'm at home with my family, my phone is always away. Because it can get addictive, right? Yeah. Like, what's that guy's name? Puchong Michael. Right? Like I can see like sometimes the live that he does. I mean, this was a few months back when he does the live, the comments that people are throwing at him. And Tamil is a language, if you used to say bad words, it's really awesome. It's the best language to say bad words.
The emotion comes together.
It's terrible, man. So, do you pay attention to comments? How do you keep yourself distanced from it?
Okay, comments. I don't think so. I reached to that part. I mean, I'm getting comments, but not hatred comments. I mean, getting comments itself is a very big thing for me. So I don't really care.
Okay.
Because I'm still new. As long as there's comments, there's the traction is much better.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy. But I've never faced that comments yet. So I don't know how I'm gonna react. But even nowadays, when I see the comment, if like people school me in some episodes that I post, and then they'll come out and say, no, that's not how it happened. This is what happened, and blah blah blah. Or they have a different opinion. I'll just like and go because I did my part, and then that's it. Done is done. So
Done is done, yeah.
if you like, you like. At least now, either way, you know who. I mean, I'm. The whole reason is I'm creating my personality here. I'm creating my character. So you like it or doesn't like it, the character still gets built, right? That's what my character is. At least you now know either way.
know who you are, lah.
Yeah, so you just do your part and then but like what you said regarding the Indian influencers, I really think that I mean generally, I mean, it doesn't matter whatever race they are. I think everyone just everybody want to become content creators now. Yeah, and
but some of them I really respect, like that group is they are a bit what's the term to use? Proper term is effeminate men. Those Indian guys who are a bit.
Okay. I know.
One was a Malayali, I think. What's his name? Moganis Nair or something. And then there's one panda.
Yeah, exactly.
And then recently during Deepavali, this Deepavali was really, I think TikTok was. I mean, we took over, lah.
Yeah.
we took over because usually in for any celebration, the Chinese are the ones who Chinese New Year, they are fireworks, they go crazy.
Yeah, this
year Deepavali we won, lah.
Yeah.
We are the number one.
That's our sound for 2 days holiday.
There was the iconic guy was that guy who was at the flat. Remember, he lit the thing in the middle of the flat.
That was like the extreme level, Adila.
I was like, whoa!
But that's the like the thing with Indian. We enjoy, but we don't have the limit for ourselves.
That's why we become number one.
Like what I said, we either will be at the best of it or will be the worst of it.
There's no in between.
Yeah, there's no in between.
There's no moderation.
Yeah. It's either we're gonna there or here only.
And then those guys became famous, became a bit of a viral thing during Deepavali because that guy, the Moganesh, I think. His name is Moganesh. Yeah. He wore the male jippa, but the back he did a window. I mean, no, but
yeah.
I mean,
but
awesome.
there's. I mean, I really salute for the confidence. Like
yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I got no idea how, like, where do you get this much of confidence in your life? Like
no, they are very comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah.
They know who they are and they do it. They don't care.
That's also like what I said just now. Like the result of the current positivity era. Like and the thing is, okay, they are in social media. They post a video there. They are famous. Obviously all good comments, and then if they go live, people bash them and all those things. And I don't think so. That's what really happening in their real life also, because like there's once I don't know, it's part of this group, someone like this, and then I saw them at Batu Cave during Thaipusam, and literally everyone, I mean, the guy was just walking, and literally the guys around there, a lot of people, they mock him like no business. Like they really went on and mock him like cow.
Oh, really?
Really. And I mean, he just did like what? He just walking away. He act like he didn't hear anything. But then I thought like, okay, maybe it's not going to happen every day. But maybe people will support you in Instagram and all. Because, in social media, nobody voice out the negative part. Even if I hate some guys, I can't go and say, hey, you look like shit, that's it, I'm gone. No, it's all about just positivity there. So that's why they're comfortable there, because nobody's going to hate them there. This is what I feel.
Okay.
Like social media, it's just like if you say anything bad, you're gonna get lashed.
No, but that's why I respect them. I'm not making fun of them, because to me, I believe if you are who you are, right? You and who you are may not, anybody in this world, who they are will not agree. Who they are will not be something that other people may agree. But forget it. That's who you are. What I like about these guys is they are very confident. And like what you said, I'm sure they get a lot of negative criticism, but they take it and they keep on walking. And I admire that. I really do admire that. There are people who have had like mental breakdowns, but they just walk confidently and do what they want, which I love. And to be fair to them, they've built a sort of like a brand where now they do reviews, they are invited to launches. It's so fantastic. Well done to them.